Farm girl.
Farm girl garden.
Farm girl comes to Joburg.
Yes.
Very nice.
Hey, this is Bongi Mvuyana, and we are at the set of my album shoot with Previdar. The shoot is happening here at Black Olive, and we're in Northcliffe, so we're overlooking Joburg, which is great surroundings. So that's why I'm chilled, even though we're 3.5 hours late. But yeah, Ibutho Media is here, Bombay Sapphire, Previdar is on their way, and this day is basically going to be about bringing a visual representation of what my album is really about, and that's the different moods of love, from romance to vibrancy to the anguish and the sadness to the really proud side of love. So we're going to be giving you a visual representation of that. Wonder. The whole idea of making this album shoot with Previdar really came from, I was looking for a photographer who could translate these ideas of mine visually in a very good way, and I'm a big fan of Previdar. I've been following the online magazine since their first issue, and I just love their creativity. I love their photography. Everything about Previdar I really loved. So I thought, why don't I do something different? Why don't I actually bring them on board to create this shoot with me? And they just took it and ran with it, and I'm so glad that I'm working with them. This venue, they sourced this beautiful venue. It's Black Olive Events, and they have this lovely property here in Northcliffe overlooking Joburg, and yeah, I'm just really happy that I'm working with them. So what I'd like the images to take people through is what love would look like if translated through fashion, through creativity. So each look symbolizes a part of love. Earlier we did some bridal shots, some very romantic shots, some very playful shots, and that shows that aspect of love. And then this vibrant scene where we're using a lot of color, a lot of high energy shots, that is the very sensual but still very energetic part of love, that butterflies in your stomach kind of feeling you get, heart palpitations and all of that stuff that you get from love. We're going to explore the darker part of love, the anguish, the sorrow, the heartache, and that scene is going to be a little bit darker. The makeup is going to be darker, the outfits are going to be darker, and even the way that I pose is going to be different. So we are looking at what love is if we were to bring it alive through what I'm wearing, through how I'm posing, and through the scenery.
Absolutely. I mean, she has a perfect body. I mean, she's skinny, and every photographer loves a skinny model. And she's been giving me quite interesting body angles. She is occupying just enough space to accommodate more space for the objects in the background and a better composition.
This scene is the dark scene, and this scene explores the agony of love, the sadness, the depression, the desperation, and the pain of love. It's kind of like a scene that's like when you're waiting at home for somebody to arrive, to call you, to answer their phone, whatever it may be, this person is disappointing you, and there's so many thoughts going through your head. That's exactly what this scene is exploring. So basically, this is now going to be the object of desire scene. We're using a lot of gold and black and very striking looks. As I guess it symbolizes something to look at, something that when you're in love with somebody and you can't take your eyes off them, you can't stop bragging about them. You feel so proud of them. So that's why we're using gold. It's almost like reminiscent of a reward or a trophy of some sort. Gold is a song about somebody who brings themselves into your life and they just sell you dreams. They sell themselves as this perfect person, as this perfect, representation of love. Somebody who promises you gold, but they give you heartache instead. They give you pain instead. You're confused by their actions because they're very different to what they say to you. And it's also about the burden of actually having somebody like that in your life. And it's about having let go of that person and now dealing with that grief. It's been a really long day and we have had a successful album shoot. Everybody's been amazing. After 8 dress changes, a lot of hours on set, we've managed to get such a successful shoot. The pictures are amazing. I can't wait to share them with you guys. I've just seen them now and they're incredible. We have very talented people here on the set who have made all of this happen. So thank you so much to our sponsor, Bombay Sapphire, Previdar, Ibutho Media, Kluk. Thank you guys, it's been incredible.